I actually just turned on the stream now because I just was like, all right, they need to see this. So this is we just picked random on lake, and this is what it gave us: fox, 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 all together. Mouse, mouse, mouse. Rabbit, rabbit,
Bob
rabbit.
said he's just here to record stats and troll me.
Good. Okay, well, let's do... Where's the... Oh, do we not have the bag? I thought I saw it.
I think I got it saved if you give me permission.
Oh, yes.
I also have it saved because I'm on top of the root game.
That's what I like to hear.
We need to find whoever made the mod and just ask them to put it in there somewhere. Okay.
Oh, you got it. Oops.
Oh wait, did we load the map too early? Because if we draw Vagabond, I don't think there's anything underneath the...
Then we can just like copy and paste the items from here and drop them under. It's not a big deal.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I forget the order of how important that is, but okay. All right, I'm going to draw... I draw 5. Let's see what happens. We got cats, lizards, birds, corvids, and duchy.
So I think that works no matter what.
Yeah, that should be 17.
Yeah, I think what's the highest reach? Is it the cats are the highest
Cats
reach?
are 10, and I think duchy's 8.
So it'd be like...
this checks out.
All right, awesome. So lizards are in. Very kind of possibly very control heavy game. Corvids are, well, that's not pulled up. Okay, so we need some dice.
Yeah.
Boom, boom, boom. Okay. All right, I got a 2. I don't know why the default color of the dice blends in with the table.
You got a 7.
Got a 3.
Okay, so that's Junstin, Caluin, Calculating Poet, and then me.
So then I think that means that you actually get to pick first, Hunter, because I should be first in turn order.
All right, dope. So I pick faction first.
We should deal the cards first.
Oh right, yeah. So do I get 6 or do I get 3? 6, right?
Yeah, you get 6 because you get last in turn order.
Awesome.
And then I get 5.
Ooh.
Yeah. And then Caluin should get 4, and then I get 3.
Okay. I don't hate it. All right. I think I'm gonna pick Eyrie, actually. Yeah, I'm gonna play Eyrie.
And Hunter's going first or last?
He gets last in turn order.
Yeah.
So I'll be second to last in turn order?
Yeah, that's right.
Interesting. I think I'm going to take cats.
Ooh.
2 would leave me with the guys that I've never played.
The cats guide was just so good. I'm so confident. None of you guys have guides to listen to.
That's true.
We're just winging it.
Well, I kind of know what the duchy does, therefore I'm gonna go with Corvid.
Nice.
Amazing. Hmm. I think the smart play is probably the duchy, so I think I'll take the lizards.
Yeah. Okay, duchy's out.
All right, don't forget to put your cards out of your hand when you
Yes.
switch seats.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, look at this.
And then we discard down to 3.
Yar.
Yeah.
Now for how
I
do you
guess we
play
don't
these
actually
guys?
discard. Just put them back in the deck.
Yeah, and then we'll give the deck a shuffle.
I think I'll probably want to keep.
I got that weird bug where my faction board is upside down.
I think I'm gonna do.
Can you just unlock it and rotate it?
Oh yeah, that's probably right.
They all look correct to me.
Yeah, it's a thing that it happens on TTS sometimes, where like sometimes the boards will like be flipped upside down, but only for one player. But I got them straightened out.
Oops, I actually didn't remember to change colors.
What you want, baby? I got it. What you
I
need?
think we just follow the normal setup order. So
yeah.
Poet, whenever you're ready.
Oops.
I'm gonna go this corner.
Perfect.
Okay.
Choose a leader. I'm just gonna go with Despot, and I'm gonna try and just not turmoil at all. That's my crazy plan. What do you know?
Taking this corner after you.
Yeah.
Finish setting up the
What
cats.
do I get?
Okay.
Move and build.
Yeah. So then I just got to do the one warrior everywhere but the opposite corner.
Okay. Now I need to fix this. Hunter. It's the Eyrie. Junstin. Okay. It's the lizards. Caluin. It's the Corvids. And we gotta get these guys out of here and replace them with the cats. I'll just call him Poet. Okay. Cool. Yeah, this is a weird map. This is probably not really supposed to... I'd say it's probably fair to assume that this is... You'd want to re-roll this map in real life, but this isn't real life. This is the Space Cats Peace Turtle stream, baby. Yeah, live crazy, play hard, play fast.
Live crazy, play stupid maps.
Yeah.
All right. Is everyone done with setup?
Yeah, I'm done with my setup.
I think we're all good. Then. Everyone discarded down to 3 cards.
Yar.
Then we just got to fix the turn order. I think.
Oh,
it should just be the
yeah.
reverse of
Oh,
what
it always
now.
gets messed up because we have to change colors. It was Junstin,
Lizards
Caluin.
are going first.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think it's...
Could be the map that allows the fabled Corvid dominance.
All right.
Not with me playing them.
I think that's right.
Yeah, I think we're good.
Heck yeah. I'll fix this for everybody. I love this.
All right,
It's
should
so
I start?
satisfying to me to see the dice be the correct color. Purple dice. I forgot. Going first as lizards, that sucks, right?
I think in theory it shouldn't matter, because like anything you guys do, I mean, I guess it's like I think it'll be good in this situation, because I'll show you in a second. Anyway, I don't do anything in my bird song because the outcast stays where I left it. There are no lost souls to discard. There are no conspiracies. So I'm just going to reveal my hand. I'm going to reveal this card to get an acolyte. I'll also reveal this tunnels to recruit. In this clearing. And then I'll reveal this mouse to recruit in this clearing.
Hey, later back. Thank you for
now
listening.
These return to my hand. And then I'm going to craft the root tea.
Oh yeah.
For 2 big points.
Big points.
And then I'll draw 1.
I'm having coffee right
and
now.
Pass.
Look at that.
Should there not be a cat in this clearing?
Oh, there should be. You're right. I missed it.
Alright, I'm going to walk through this. So I can't craft because I don't have any plots. I can't flip any plots because I don't have any plots. I can recruit. I'm going to recruit in mouse clearings.
You cannot place that there. It's the key. Corvids, that placement is illegal.
Gotcha.
Yar.
Alright, so then I can take 3 of these actions.
I like what you guys are saying about going first is always good. I was just thinking with lizards, it feels like... Okay, actually, I will get you started on this. The thing about going first, if you're the lizards or the river folk, don't you sort of like miss out on opportunities for your first turn to be as meaningful as it could be?
Alright, so I should be able
You know what I'm saying?
to...
With otters, you
move
can't have
this
gotten any...
square.
Nobody can have bought anything from you yet. And with lizards, I don't know. I don't know anything about lizards. But their outcast thing, you don't miss out on sales. You just get a pre-turn. A pre-turn. Okay.
And I should be able to do a move.
You guys are like root
there.
scientists.
Both of those
Yeah.
should really be in the Lost Souls.
I'm gonna draw things that we don't forget.
Yeah.
Going first is like going last, but with a bonus turn. Interesting. That's what exactly it is. Also, Bot, I think I'm more confidently making the point about
I think I'm just gonna move it.
Riverfolk because
Bring that guy up here.
the lizard cult to me is
That's my 3, and then I do.
I just don't. I actually played it. I didn't stream myself playing the lizard cult. I played with just some friends, and
how did you get that accolade, lizard cult?
Hated it.
Sorry, I missed
Hated
Reveal the
it.
bird card.
And I sucked at
that.
it.
Oh,
so.
nice. That's right. I forgot you can do it that way. I thought you had to get them in combat. Man, already feel like I'm losing as the cats.
And I timed out.
I get 1 wood. Sawmill. I'll craft charm offensive.
I get what you're saying, Garrick.
Like a bunch of
There
people
we go.
just
Sorry.
from TTS.
Oh, well, I just dropped from TTS.
Oh,
Interesting.
well.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Yeah, I just dropped you.
I guess Lizard's
I'm not
once they're in the lead.
I'm not going to stream
Makes sense to me.
I'll be right back. Yo, we're back. I think it's working now. I think we're good. It was just like crazy bad for a second. The lag was just insane. Insane in the membrane. Look at this. Look at that. What's this doing here? I need like... The thing about this mod is it's a little too... I need a trash can. Where's my trash can? What do I do with that? Do I just press delete? Yeah, I can just press delete. Look at that guy hiding. Got these hidden dice. Oh, we moved forward just a little bit, y'all. Sorry, you missed a few. You missed just a thing or two. I think the Corvids were finishing up there.
And then I'll do a
their
march.
thing. Cat's doing his thing right now. Good old cats.
And here. And these two.
I have no plan for what I'm doing for my turn.
So I draw 3. At the end of my turn, I get to draw a card. And then I'll draw one for... I'll draw one for Charm Offensive, and I'll give the point
these are my
to...
players.
You know what? I'll give the point to the Eyrie.
Whoa. Sworn enemies.
Yeah, but I'm trying to get clout for the show.
Ah, I see. Yeah. That works on me, I'll tell you that much.
Alright. That's the end of my turn.
Alright, cool. So, how does this faction work? Let's see.
That's my line.
Draw a card if my hand is empty. It ain't. Add 1 or 2 cards to the decree. Only 1 card might be a bird card. Oh. Oh, well. That's not quite... Maybe that's not what I wanted exactly. All right, well, I'm going to put a bird in recruit. And then... I might just do... Man, I wish I'd thought about that limitation of 1 bird card. Actually playing my whole hand around not that, and it's like one of the first things you read on the flipping sheet, y'all. Have a rabbit card. I've been told that you really got to put down 2 cards each time. I'm afraid if I put it in battle, that's maybe gonna be rough. There's
You have a hard time battling in a place you can't get to.
Well, I mean, except for
We
I
have
can,
the
I
boat.
can get there.
Yeah.
I have a boat. I'm coming for you. But that seems maybe...
I mean, if you want to put down a second one, then like putting it in move is usually considered pretty safe.
Yeah, move is safe. You're right. That's right. That's the right thing to do. Okay, so that's done. If you have no roost, can't craft, got no crafting. And now I can resolve the decree. That's fun. First thing, I recruit. Get a duty over here. And now I'm gonna move from anywhere. These friendly birds. And I am gonna put them on the ferry. One at a time. Uh-oh. This ferry might get a little too crowded, actually. No, that's okay. They can go like that. Hello. We are friends. Boom. Boom. And then this guy will move over here. That's my second move. Oh, wait. Actually, this guy will take the ferry back. So that I keep the ferry in my corner where I want it.
We use the ferry once per turn, actually.
Yeah, it does say once per turn. Okay. So that guy goes over
Don't
here.
forget that you also get to draw a card.
Ooh, I do get to draw a card?
Yeah, the
Oh,
fairy
that's
lets you draw a card.
That's so cool. Okay. So, no battles may happen, but I can build a 2D Roosty. And actually, can I, because I messed my move up, is it okay if I retcon and say I brought more dudes here? There was actually this one
That's
extra.
fine with me.
All right. Heck yeah. And then in the evening, score 1 point. Ah, fun. And then I will draw a single card. Man, these guys are so good. I don't know what Matt is talking about. These guys are great. Anyways, that's my turn.
Okay. So mice are now the hated outcast, which means my one acolyte is going to sit in his box and do nothing. I'm going to reveal this bird card again to get another acolyte. And then I think I'm going to reveal this rabbit card to recruit over here.
Yeah, good job, Root.
And then I'll reveal this other rabbit card.
You guys haven't even heard the other Root
to
podcast coming
roll
out.
the rabbit
It'll be
card.
coming out later today. I
And
edited
that's
it
fine.
last night. I just have to put together all the like posting stuff. So as soon as I get done with this, probably like an hour after that, you will get a
Then
new
these
episode of
three
Space
will
Cats. You're getting 2
turn to
episodes
my
of Space
hand.
Cats this week. How much you getting? It's crazy. The lore episode's really fun.
And I don't think I'm going to craft, so I'll just draw one card. And that's it.
Oh god, it's me again. Alright, so I have to craft if I want.
I have to craft,
Yeah,
craft,
I
craft,
will
craft, craft, craft,
craft.
craft, 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 crafty.
Saboteurs. Then I get to flip,
Flip.
which allows me to recruit a bunch of dudes in
Nope. It's
place
recruit
one
when it's
warrior
removed.
in each. No.
No.
It's when
Not when
removed,
flipped.
place one warrior.
Yes.
Gotcha. Removed. But I do score a point for flipping that, right?
Yeah.
Hooray, I'm on the board.
Yeah. So the
And then
full
I get to-
disclosure, Root started preparing these fireside chat
recruit you a
episodes
bunny
for Baby
card.
Time, so that Baby could come, and then basically we could try and give you more content than usual, as opposed to less. Pretty, very cool of him to do that.
What do
Yeah,
you
just
do?
the lost souls. That'd be
I
great.
will not hesitate to say.
Alright, so them in daylight, and then I get to do 3 of these things. I'm just gonna move right over to here.
Oh yeah, dude. E-Fame. I mean, speaking from someone who
I'll move
is
this one here
very
as well
E-famous,
for a second action.
if I specifically go to the spaces I've made
Move him to place a block.
myself in which to be famous for myself, it's very good. It's super tasty. My favorite part is finding a
win by drawing
diss in a random corner of the internet. That is my favorite part. It's just finding somebody that
alright,
didn't
I will
even know I was
craft
going to read the thing that they wrote,
visit to
being like,
friends.
Space Cat's Peace Turtle sucks. It does honestly make me
1
laugh.
point.
I don't have a... It's very funny to me.
Go.
It's almost like...
I'm
Yeah.
having some lag come back. There we go. Well,
Yeah, our
point on the
community
boot.
is very perplexing. It reminds me of the competitive Super Smash
I'm gonna
Brothers
take a march
community.
action. I'm gonna use the ferry to get this guy
At least
over
in the
here.
2000s.
So
Now,
let me draw a
competitive
card.
Smash, I think, is something that people understand. Ah, he took my ferry. I was trying to keep that ferry in my family.
Nope. And then for my other march,
Oh, is there something wrong with the Smash Brothers community right now? Did something happen? I did, to be fair, I did specifically timestamp my reference. 2000s Smash Bros.
I
Community.
forgot to place
Definitely
my one
not.
wood.
I don't even know. I don't watch Smash Brothers.
I'll build another sawmill. Move, build.
Yeah. Oh. Well. So. Those aspects of the Smash community
Yeah, and then I'll recruit.
will
for
not
them.
be tolerated or replicated in the community so far as I'm concerned. I'm so brave.
I will draw 2 cards and give the lizards 1 point.
Just really going out on a limb here.
I accept.
I will have to discard a card though before you go because I got over 6. I'm gonna discard this one. Oops, I guess it's it. So, a point for the workshop or for the sawmill.
All right, cool. Hand is not empty. Will not draw a card. Add 1 or 2 cards to the decree. Only one may be a bird card. Okay. So I would like to have a fight. I think I'll put a bird into fight. That might be bad. Okay, and then my other thing will be like probably recruit. Oh man, but I don't want to use. Oh, okay, I can do that one. That's fine. Okay, so craft using roosts. Can't craft nothing. Oh, and also I hate crafting. Anyways, I keep forgetting about that. So it doesn't even matter what I was like saving a root tea, but I don't care about root tea that much. So okay, resolve the decree. I get a recruit in Fox, and then a recruit in anywhere. I think I will do it over here. And then now it's moving time. I think I will. Might just move this guy here, and then move these guys here. Is that the coolest thing I could do? Really? Not really. No, that's not the coolest thing I could do. I think. No, I'm not ready to do any big plays, so I think I will just go ahead and kill this kitty over here, and then roost up there. All right, and then I will battle. Do you have an ambush?
No, I do not.
Cool. I'll roll.
You're battling this cat, right?
Yeah, that cat there. 1-1. Oh yeah, you can.
I'm trying to decide if I want wanna. Yeah, the layout of this map means like any fox items, like crafted fox items, are basically useless to me. I probably won't ever get them. So I'll discard false orders.
I will take 2 victory points, bring me up to 4, and now I will draw 2 cards. Yummy. And that's my story. Ooh, fun. I got a bird ambush card in it, but I think I had a good time where I got bird and everything, so.
That outcast pile is tied, so that means the mice remain hated. I might.
Chat is, to me, always a resource that I have access to. That's how I think of chat. If you guys
trying to decide
to help me, if you decide to hurt me, there have been times where I've taken too much advice from chat because you guys can't always see stuff that is more visible to me because you're watching the game, not playing in it. So sometimes chat misses things and tells me to do stuff that is not good, and then I listen to them because I put more
I'm
stock in
not going to
chat.
perform any conspiracies. But now I've got to deal with this plot.
You don't have to deal with it.
So I think there's like 2 things it could realistically be, but I don't know what kind of crow this guy is. All right, Corvids, I'm gonna show you this card, and I'm going to guess that this is an extortion.
Good guess.
Cool. So I get a point for removing that. I'm also going to reveal this to get another acolyte. And then we're going to reveal this guy to recruit here. We'll reveal this guy.
Ooh, bunny ambush.
Build here.
Glad I've seen that. Remember that for me. Lizards has a bunny
and
ambush.
Then we'll reveal.
Can't be fighting lizards.
This guy to
I guess
score
I
there,
could spend my
or
ambush,
discard that guy rather.
I want to be a surprise that
2
I have
points.
one. Also, I want the fairy back. I wanted to keep the fairy on my
These
side and
all
just fairy back.
turn to my hand, and then I don't think I'm gonna craft anything, so I'll draw 2 cards, and that's all.
All right.
Okay, so I don't flip anything because somebody removed my token, and I don't get to craft.
Oh yeah, I'm getting raided.
Money card. I'm not gonna. Then I can.
Monte Crisply.
I want to.
What I need to be playing, honestly, if we're just talking about
foxes,
I need to be playing more Vagabond, but I don't feel like putting you all through me playing Vagabond over and over and over and over and over. And also, it sounds kind of selfish, I want to play Vagabond. It just feels like, I don't know, it's kind of... I probably would have picked them had they been available, because I feel like I would have been like, well, I want them fair and square.
Then I think I will move.
Don't forget to get a card.
I want to go on the... I want to ride the ferry, dude. Yeah, so it would be funny if I just kind of like... You guys didn't hear from me for like 2 weeks because I was like, every day I'm playing Vagabond against bots. It takes all day.
pull this guy off, put out a plot.
Oh no, y'all. I don't think I'm going to be able to add 2 cards to the decree this time. Not without giving up. I don't want to give up a bird ambush card. That seems too good.
Remove these 2. Put a plot there.
Ambushes are overrated. You might be right.
Then I go into evening, and I'm just going to draw a card and end.
That's my wood.
Yeah, honestly, what? Like,
No crafting.
yeah, good luck, Root. That does not
Um,
sound fun or
I can't
easy.
use like the boat to transport wood for buildings, right?
No, I don't think so.
That really makes this tricky.
Corvid planners, I feel like I still don't understand how to incorporate that into
All right. Well,
the guides. So I feel like
First
I'm a little bit
action
lost as
is
to
I'm gonna
like
battle
who it's supposed to be
this
for, in
plot
what way
token.
it's supposed to be really be used. Like obviously I understand what it means,
so
but
I get 1 point,
I don't get the implications of it. I think.
and you get to place a warrior in every adjacent clearing except for the keep. I'm going to do a march action.
Oh, I think I've been discarding. Oh wait, I haven't been discarding anything because I'm playing the.
And then
Yeah, that's true.
and I'm going to battle
The Eyrie.
the birds.
Okay. I'll go ahead and play my ambush card.
All right. I'll go ahead and discard this bunny dominance.
Remember that.
Oh, it does. Yeah, that does go in the Lost Souls first. Let's save those 2,
Oops.
and then I'll go ahead and roll. Uh, 2-1. So. So I don't think I'm going to build anywhere. So I think I'm just going to take another march action to get a card by moving this guy over here on the boat, and I'll march this guy back. And I'll draw that card. Ooh. That actually changes things. Yeah, I'll play a bird card to do a march action. Coming right back in. Now that I drew that bird card. And then I'll play another bird card to build. I don't think I was going to be able to do it, but... and I will build... I have 2 wood. I will build my next recruiter. So that'll score me 2 points. Then I will draw 3 cards and give up points to the Corvid.
Yeah, doubled my points.
I can't put a map.
Right,
I
and that's the end of my
literally,
turn.
man, this map sucks.
Gotta remove the wood.
Man, this map is so weird, and it's already making my life odd. So I only get to add 1 card to the decree this time. Boo-hoo. Because my other card is a mouse card, and I can't even figure out a way I would do anything with mice. It's almost impossible to imagine at this point. Okay, so I'm going to put a rabbit into recruit. That's it for the decree. Craft using roost. Can't craft anything. Resolve the decree. I got 3 recruitments that are going to happen. One of them has to be in fox, 1 in rabbit, and 1 anywhere. So I'll do this one will be the fox one. And then these 2 will both go here. And then movement. How do I want to do this? I can move from anywhere, and then I have to move from a bunny. And then I have to battle.
You can do the bunny. You can do the moves in any order.
Yes. I'm just trying to, instead of doing it in a goofy way where it actually doesn't count for anything, I'm actually trying to make it count for something. But because the cats are here, I actually don't feel like I can fall below these 3. Although I guess I could. I could like kind of just like, because I currently rule, because I win in a tie. So yes. I could like send these guys ahead to get some points. Like this. So there's that, and then there's this. This is my insurance policy. All right. So now we battle. Oh wait, but I can only do
Ambush.
1. Well,
oops. Sorry.
Dang.
I was a little gung ho with that.
Okay, so I just realized that I only had 1 battle. Knowing that you have an ambush like completely perverts my decision.
Yeah, sorry. That was my being gung ho and playing it. So I gave you more information. So if you want to change it, that was my fault for revealing too much information too quickly.
Yeah. Yeah. I think so. I mean, I was about to grapple with it. It's funny because I wonder if Corvid's has an ambush, I will turmoil too. So this is fun. This is a fun.
Well,
oh wait, you know what? No. You know what? I would have done the cats regardless, and I still might do the. I don't even care. I don't even care. Go ahead and play. Right. Go ahead and play the ambush if you want to. Okay. So there's that. You're right. That's exactly how my thought process would have worked out too. Eventually. All right. So let's roll this. Come on, give me 1 and 0. All right. It's a little cockeyed, but we'll say that's 3 and a 2. So 1 and 1. And then last thing, I will roost there. And then I will score 3 points. And then I will draw 2 cards. Not a great turn for me.
Outcast are now rabbits. Oops. At least 1. dominance card in there. In case anyone's feeling frisky at this point in the game. I don't think I want to do any conspiracies. So, yeah, I'm gonna hang
Yeah,
on to those.
I'm pretty thin.
So now we're into daylight.
Gonna just probably.
These Corvids are still trying to ruin my day.
I like to point out that I was here first.
Actually, I was there first.
That's a
Yeah,
that's
you're
a
everywhere
point.
first.
Actually, I was there first.
You were there in the pregame before time was a
Yes. No, I didn't do the
Alright.
charismatic
thing.
start.
You were there as a ruler. I was there as a liberator.
I don't really like the charismatic start but also I don't know. Don't
Alright,
listen to
this
me
really-
when I talk about
this is
birds.
really
Okay.
stupid, but
Don't
I
listen.
have to
Don't
do
listen
it.
to me.
All right.
But I just don't
Corvids, I'm
like
gonna
it
show
very
you
much.
this card.
I don't like turmoiling on purpose. I'm
Um,
playing my own little game where I don't turmoil at all, ever.
Is yeah, is this an
I don't know. It doesn't
extortion
really
again?
matter. I wouldn't mind if they destroyed one of the roosts because
It is
then
not.
I think my
Okay,
my
then
next
that's
turn will
yours.
be. Matt's all hit me up like what?
All right, show you another card. Is it a bomb? That same or that same plot?
It is not.
Ooh. Okay, well, no more guesses. That's deeply annoying. In that case, all right, wait.
Got 3 more
actually, I'm gonna
cards.
show you- Yeah, but I don't really care about that
As long as you
plot
stack
now.
move in battle, you wouldn't turmoil
Though-
even with charismatic. But what do I know, Law?
Is this
Yeah.
totally stupid?
I get that. Let's all think of it like this. I don't really play Eyrie. This is like my second game ever playing Eyrie, and
Yeah, I think I'll
I'm kind of just trying to play.
hang on.
I think what I'm
Okay,
trying to
I'm
do
going
is
to
focus on not
reveal-
turmoiling and let that be my little guide.
To recruit here. I'll reveal this to recruit. Oh, maybe I should have done that. Oh well, too late. To recruit here. Does that make any sense? Yeah, it's fine. And then I'll discard this to score 2. These come back to my hand. Pretty
Thank you
sure
for
I know
being
what this
honest,
is, but
Bobbot. I appreciate
I'm
that
not gonna
honesty.
guess. And then I'll draw 2 cards.
Wait, when the card you discarded, that's this one right here?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think that's everything.
Okay. First, I have to craft. Question: when I do the recruit, can you use bird cards to just pick a suit, or does it have to match?
Dude, I got more mouse
There
cards.
you
Okay,
go.
I have to get over by the mouse stuff because
Alright, so I will craft this just for a point.
also, to calculating
Flip.
Poet's point, I don't really
Don't
care-
forget to
I don't
actually
really
take
care.
the boot.
This is
Do it.
take the boot
This
when
is
you
the-
craft it, so that we keep track of not double crafting things.
Okay, so that's just a plot for a raid for a point. And this is the extortion.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Here, I'll just make a little stack and you can go for it.
Do I know what it was?
I think I could tell the table. I'm actually not sure what the protocol is there.
What's up?
Whether I could reveal to the table what he stripped from me with the extortion.
Oh yeah, you can tell us.
Oh yeah, why not?
There. Oh yeah, we got the bunny ambush.
Who has the
Okay.
bunny ambush?
Corvids.
Oh,
Corvids, are you up for causing a little mischief for our blue friend, or no?
Kind of, since he is technically in the lead. What do you want?
I'm just saying, if you take out this roost, I could take out this roost, and
Wow.
he turmoil.
where'd you get that idea, huh?
Well, I mean, chat was talking about it, but it was pretty obvious. I was
Yeah, it was
I
pretty
was
obvious.
looking to do it anyways.
Yeah, I would turmoil there. I would say
It's about time for a turmoil.
sure.
I'm feeling like so.
I think that you shouldn't do it, Caluin, because you're gonna need me to be in this game if you're going to win. I think.
I think it's funny that you think I'm going to win. I'm aiming for at least 15 points. That's my goal with this.
Well, in that case, then I would say no worries. I think.
Also, the fact that I know you have a bunny ambush means you have 100% insurance against fighting him there.
Right.
So would that look like that'd be a move in a battle? Alternatively, I can move and I can battle here since you.
Yeah, but you don't have a mouse ambush to counter my mouse ambush, so that's not as good of an idea.
He already spent his
fighting.
ambush.
No, my mouse ambush, not my bird ambush.
So you have another ambush. How many ambushes do you have?
How many cards do I have?
Oh,
Oh, okay,
You-
they're all
Hunter,
ambushes.
if you were Hunter, if you
Yeah,
read
if
chat,
I
you would
was
know how many
streaming
ambushes I
and
have.
no, if you were streaming and I could go into your chat to get ideas on how to stop you,
I can close chat if you actually want me to.
I don't really. I meant it before. I don't care.
yeah, so I think the first thing I'm going to do is I am going to move. Oh shit! I haven't recruited yet. I still have to recruit. I haven't taken any actions yet. I'm still in bird zone to recruit. You guys are distracting me. I'm gonna recruit using a bird card.
What's the
Uh,
suit gonna be?
Bunny.
Oh,
I think that's what I do regardless.
all right. Well, I am gonna turmoil. This is be a bad game.
But I run out of warriors. Okay, now I'm in birdsong, so that, or in daylight. And I can take this guy.
Draw a card.
Draw a card for that. Pretty garbage card.
Oh, I think he just got there on this turn. Or actually, when does Corvid score points? Yeah, Corvids. Love building these little. Look, it's just what a beautiful game this game is.
Pull this guy. And put a plot out.
Wait, were you putting a plot? There's already a plot there.
Plots in multiple places.
I don't think
Yep.
you can put plots in the same multiple.
Flip and
My
bird
bad,
song.
sorry.
So yeah,
Again,
he just
still
got
new
those
to this
points.
section.
Yeah, no worries.
And Corvids are hard. Alright, so I think it's gotta be there then. That's 2. Yeah, I think it's 3 to go here. And then I will exert to skip my draw, but I get to take an extra action, which I will do to battle. Alright, Hunter, battling you.
Do you have enough warriors?
Probably not.
No ambush. Go ahead. Lol.
1-0.
Is it 0-0?
1-0.
Rip.
But you can just go again, right? Or no?
I think I can only exert once.
Yeah, that was all of his actions. Well, on my turn, I will not craft anything. Let me place my wood.
This is still going to be very hard.
It's not wood, that's okay. First thing I'll do is battle the Eyrie.
Okay, no ambush.
Nice.
Yeah,
It's tricky.
the crows are... I don't know why the crows are all stacked up like that.
Then I'm just going to recruit.
Oh, is that what it is? Crow dominance?
I'm gonna battle the Corvid sphere.
Rude.
Do you want to use an ambush?
Use that money ambush.
Yep.
Nope, go ahead and just roll.
All right. I still take 1 because of your plot token.
Correct.
But I will score another point. Then I will march. And I'm going to march.
Heck yeah.
Oh, and to do that third action will be I have to discard this bird card. I forgot, so I'll do that. Then I'll draw 3 and give the Corvids a point. I'll discard this card. That's my turn.
Okay. My hand is empty. Draw a card. Add 1 or 2 cards to the decree. I still am stuck in this horrible mouse situation. So I will put 1. Or actually, I think I'll put a fox into recruit. And now I'll get 4 warriors. One of them has to be in a rabbit, so it has to go here. 2 have to be, well, the other 3 can basically go anywhere except for. Let's see. So I'll do 1. Actually, I'll do it like that. Maybe this one will go here. Okay. And then move will be, I'll just leave that. There you go. That's dumb, right? Couldn't have really planned that out better, though. So that'll move there.
You don't need rule to move.
Do what?
You don't need a rule to move.
Well, I mean, I rule my destination, so.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's still illegal.
Yar. And then I'll move here. Oh, wait. No, I'll bring... Actually, I'll even bring this guy. We're just leaving... Is that dumb? Am I being dumb? Yeah, probably. And then... I'll go ahead and battle the cats in Rabbit. Any ambush?
Nope.
Cool. 2 and 2. Bummer.
I will discard this partisans to rescue these boys.
And then I'll place my roost right there. Craft, nothing to craft. Or, sorry, I skipped the crafting step before, but I will get my 3 points. And I will draw 2 cards. Oh my god!
Okay, rabbits are now hated. There's a lot of undefended buildings laying around. Let's see.
Yeah. How do we want to do it? Mouse into move. That's about the only place it can go. So we put 1 mouse into move.
Now, I think we'll...
Oh boy.
crusade a little bit.
Cool.
I think this guy is going to crusade down here and battle that cat building.
Womp womp.
Stealing my point.
Then I think I'm going to convert this Corvid over here and spend this last guy to crusade against Hunter in that clearing.
Cool.
And now you've all felt the wrath of the lizards.
The wrath.
Then I think we'll recruit one here and build and then we'll also man, these suits are really making life hard. Then yeah, we'll recruit here.
So it would be
These all return.
battle. Maybe I just do two battle, two mouse battle, and we
should we
just
craft that? Maybe we should.
say, hey, we're
Oh
just
no,
gonna
we
fight
can't.
the
All the
cats
boots
a
are
bunch
gone. Never mind.
for points.
All right, we'll draw 2 cards and call it a day.
Really wish I had my fairy. My fairy would make me happy.
I don't want to craft anything. No tokens to flip. Nothing there. I get to recruit 3 dudes, so I think I'm gonna throw away this bird card. I'm gonna choose foxes.
Is this updated? Yeah. Man, birds is hard.
Okay, so then we're in daylight. 3 actions.
You guys are right. You really got to charge forward and just be like, I'm going to turmoil, and just kind of be into that, I guess. Wonder what Cats does on their turn. Probably wreck my dreams.
All right, so I think the first is I'm going to battle here in the fox. I'm going to attack the Eyrie.
Okay.
And gain a point for that. The second, yep.
Well, also this map is stupid. Sorry, when I said this map is stupid, I meant this particular... I actually love the lake map, for the record. I think the ferry is really fun. I think the fact that you get extra cards is cool. But the computer generated us a stupid-looking map. I think all of the route maps are fun thus far. There's only 4 of them, and I think they all bring a little something special to the table. But I'm excited about my next turns. Yeah, I yeah, okay. I picked him first, and it was because I just felt like playing him. Okay, I wasn't doing a role play as a
Does that mess you
as
up?
if this
Your
was a
idea?
tournament, because I think if this was an actual tournament, a smart player, like if I was a smart player would have been like, this seems like kind of a mess for Eyrie. Also, I forgot that you can only use the raft once per turn. My initial idea was to mitigate the... Well, it wouldn't have even mitigated it. Well, it would have mitigated it. If I had kind of kept control of the raft and had it bouncing back and forth between my start in the corner, which I didn't know I was going to start here at this point, but still, I thought the raft could help. But you can't bounce back and forth on it. I have not seen the Treasure Island map. I don't even know what that is. I assume that's a fan map. Ooh. Okay, so my favorite map is either Winter or Mountain. Those are my two favorites. Maybe Winter. Yeah, if I'd gotten to start over here, this would have been cool because I've got a selection of mouse and rabbit. I mean, this was probably the worst corner I could start in. Of literally my two, at least in this corner, I have two suits that I have immediate access to. This I had to like move. Well, actually, that's not true because I did have access to this through the raft. But if I'd kept, yeah, I feel like Winter is... It's...
Discard that one.
Bunny Corner. Yeah, Bunny Corner has the same thing. We've got access to two suits.
No crafting. I do get more wood.
I do want to remind everyone, at this point, I didn't actually get to pick my starting location. Cats pick, and then we do the builds the actual way you're supposed to. Okay.
I'm gonna do a march.
He's bringing a lot. He sees what's going on here. Man, he's relentlessly coming after me. I guess he doesn't have any choice because of lizards.
We're gonna recruit.
Well, there goes my plan. These guys are dead in the water, actually. They do not rule any of the stuff around them, and they do not rule their current spot. So
we're gonna discard this bird card.
We gotta come up with a whole new
So
plan.
do another march.
Weird.
Move in, build, get out. That was my motto. I'll leave 3 people here.
Remember, have
This.
okay.
And then,
Never mind. We're in it. We're still in it.
we'll leave 2 there.
Yes.
Like that, and then 2.
Yes.
And don't forget to spend that wood.
Yeah, sorry, let me grab these 2 wood.
Let's build our tableau. So they live here. These cats have started their own little, and then the lizard's over here. He's standing on the ruin. He's in the well.
Then on my turn, I'll draw. I get 2 points for building that.
River rules on Winter. Sorry, it's hard to explain what is so good about Winter because maybe I don't understand. I just know every time I play on the Winter map, I'm like, this feels really good. Let me update the. This is a tight, kind of slow game. Not like actually that slow because Root is never really slow, but. On the road to Meridian City. Okay. So a bad thing happened, and I drew only mouse cards. So I have to add 2 to the decree.
You only have to add 1. But
Yeah, but it's cool to add 2, and I'm a cool guy. So I'm going to add 2 mouse to battle. Whoa.
not a fan of that.
Yeah, well, I'm going to turmoil anyway, so it don't matter. But first things first, I got to recruit 2 and 2. So these 2 are going to go here. These 2 are going to go here. And then I got to move 1 from rabbit.
A lot more than 1.
Do it?
You only have to move 1, Hunter. So
Yes.
if you wanted to not bring that many.
No, I'm bringing that many. That's how many I'm bringing. It's not even that many. And then that's my movement. And now I have to have 3 battles, but that's okay because I have a spare battle down here in the corner with the Corvids. So
You moved 1 and 3 with your moves.
oh wait, yeah. Wait, I could also move here. Wait, I want to do this a little better. So we will move these 2 here. Yeah.
Get those insurance battles.
Yeah. Okay, so first this will be a mouse battle, and it's gonna be against the cats. Do you have an ambush that you would like to play?
No.
All right, let's do it. Don't get 3, because that would be annoying. Okay, 2's fine.
That's actually a deal for you.
Yeah, and then I'll do my second mouse battle.
Sorry, I'm trying to decide if I want to. I guess it doesn't matter. I'm trying to decide if I want to save these cats, but that doesn't matter your effect roll.
Yeah, are you good? Do you have an ambush for the second one? I assume
No.
Okay.
No.
So I guess rolling, I get my automatic, and I will score 2 points. 1, 2. And then, for my last battle, I will fight the Corvids in my home roost, I think. Over here. Do you have an ambush that you're playing, Corvids?
I do not.
Okay. That's a 2 and 2. I feel like that's been happening to me a lot, but all right. That's it for. Oh wait, and then I get to build a roost, and I think I might as well make it over. Should I make it over here? Yeah. Let's make it over here. And then that's it, and I draw 2 cards. And if they are mouse cards, I'm going to scream. Almost.
Okay, I think rabbits remain hated.
Almost. Yeah, I'm gonna turmoil.
There's also
I don't really understand how to get ready to turmoil, but
You're going to turmoil.
this card in there. So we're not going to do any conspiracies. I think we'll. Weep because our options are not good.
well, it's likely
Okay,
that
we're
I'm gonna.
recruit twice.
I forgot to score my roost, so I'm gonna do that real quick.
I'm gonna recruit twice here.
That's so annoying. Get out of here. Get out of here with that.
We'll also recruit
Thank you, chat.
twice here.
Yeah. Yeah, I can craft. I could craft
Then
mouse partisans.
Score
Score my extra hits.
on rabbits. For 1, these will go back.
I feel like if cats was
Draw
more
twice.
the way I was kind of imagining it was
And
I think personally that if
discard
the area control factions act as a check on each
something.
other, neither of them can win. That's just a theory I have right now.
Discard this. That's it.
Okay, so first we can craft.
So like I think in general the
I'll use the fox.
area
person
control
over here to
factions have
craft
to talk
orders.
about which insurgent factions they are going to be a check on. The
No,
way
kind
this
of
one
that.
worked out, the cats was kind of funneled in at me, but I feel like if cats had been like, I have to
Then I can do
bust
plots.
lizards,
This plot.
this would be
And it's
different. Well,
just
let's
a
see how it turns
snare
out. I just
for
feel like
making sure
corvids
point.
and lizards are about to start swinging out of control, whereas I think me and cats are basically going to just kind of continue to... I mean, I'm in the lead right now, but I guess what I'm saying. Yeah, Corvids is very flexible right now.
Recruit into rabbits.
It'll be crazy if Cats doesn't kill my roosts here. I could make an argument for. I feel like maybe he's not as signed on to this idea that the area control factions need to be a check on. Corvids get to decide what the rest of their game will be. Yeah, Corvids. But also, normally I see Corvids like spread out more. I actually don't know what these giant Corvid stacks really do for him.
Do I force Hunter into a turmoil? That'd be funny.
Still,
Yeah, I mean,
just that one
all you
route.
got to do is get rid of that.
It's probably easier just to come over here and get rid of this one.
Oh yeah, sure, with the fairy, and you get a card.
It'd be the same way, but yeah. Would that?
Yeah.
help
Also,
me
if you
win?
fail to turmoil me here for some reason, then Cats can always get me over here.
I don't see how that helps me win though.
A lot of units on the board.
Yeah, but they're
A
all
lot of
spread out.
Corvids, too. I've never seen this many Corvids in a single clearing.
That means I'm probably playing them wrong.
Well, you're doing quite well score-wise. You're keeping up.
Yeah, remember 3 of those points are pity points though.
I mean, I guess. I thought it was only 2, but
I do feel like your Corvid stacks are really big, and I'm not sure that there's a reason for them to be that big. But I also don't know the Corvids that well. I would put them.
Nor do I.
Yeah. Oh, but then there's that, when you do something like that, then I'm like, now that looks like there's a reason for that Corvid stack to be so big. Yeah, chat is saying that you're going for a dominance play, but I also don't know that I see that happening soon. Well, I'm not seeing. I mean, right now I'm not really seeing that.
Yeah, I thought dominance is hard with lizards because they rule wherever they have gardens, regardless of how many units they have.
Yeah.
Right.
So
Then
you gotta
to wipe them out.
Yeah, you gotta really uproot them. And fighting lizards just gives them more acolytes, which helps them, which is another reason it's
Bird
tricky,
dominance, you're right. But I think Lizards has the bird dominance card, so he's not actually going to get that. For the record, I'm pretty sure Lizards has the bird dominance card, right? So like they could keep that forever.
No, I believe the Corvids have it actually.
Oh.
Oh.
In my whole hand for quite a while.
I remember you playing it at one point, but I haven't been keeping that track, so maybe that is what the Corvids are going for.
Yeah, the Corvids have it.
That's awesome. So now the big stacks
Two.
make sense. Okay, I didn't mean to question it. I just didn't know where you're going with it.
Yeah, I'll put that plot there. And then I go in the evening, I will draw 2 cards. We'll just flip this, reshuffle, and draw.
Yeah.
No crafting at the start of my turn. But I do get 1 more wood. First up, I'm going to battle the Eyrie here.
Okay.
Ambush?
Nope.
Come on, 2-0 or 3-0. 1-1. I'll battle you again for the point and to ensure the turmoil.
Yeah. You gotta.
But the annoying thing is I can't build there because you've...
I mean, it might be better if Hunter didn't turmoil and then could maybe take out some of these Corvids up here.
I'm not that worried about the Corvids actually getting a dominance victory. Because...
So unlikely, then.
Because, like, worst case scenario, I just march, like, 15 cats down into this clearing. Like, I don't have to kill them all, I just have to outnumber them. So, like, he'll lose some in the fight, and you can, like, you'll have 1 million acolytes. So, like, I'm not, I mean,
I would love
it's
to
not,
have acolytes, but someone has to give them to me, you know?
Right.
yeah, I presumably, for him to somehow get rid of this, he's probably going to have to fight you.
I guess really what it is if I turmoil, then it will be a while before you will basically have to do all of the policing as far as insurgent factions go in general, because Lizards is kind of a wonky, their action economy is so limited. But if I were you, I'd probably do it.
Yeah, I'm going to do it. So I get the point. I think I already moved myself to point. I think I was at 10 exactly. No, I was at 11. So yes, I go up to 12.
Corvid's was thinking about
then
doing
I
the
will
Fox
recruit.
dominance, I think.
So that's my 3. Would getting you acolytes this turn help Wizards? Or would you not really be able to do anything?
I mean, it depends on what the outcast suit is.
Well, it's probably going to be this, because I guess actually if Hunter goes into turmoil, he'll discard all of his cards, but that would be perfectly even.
I mean, if Hunter, this would be a good opportunity for Hunter to dump some of those bunny cards or some of those mouse cards, and then if he's going to turmoil no matter what,
yeah, I
am.
I will turmoil no matter what, but I will get to dump things into recruit.
But if he dumps a bunch of mouse cards, you could like convert a bunch of these Corvids, right?
Yeah, depending on how many acolytes I have, that would be my goal.
In that case, I will battle you here.
Remember, it's going to cost 2 dubs for every conversion.
Yeah, that's fine. So, presuming no ambush, right?
Ooh,
no, I'll go for it.
What do I do now? I don't even know what I do now. Charismatic
Love
now.
that. I will discard another bird card to battle you there again. Sorry, I keep putting it over there, but I shouldn't.
All right.
3-1. There we go.
Commander? Why? Like, an extra hit.
Then I get to draw 3
I think I'm
cards,
kind of at a loss as to what I
and
should
I
be
will
going
give-
for now. All of the real estate is so taken
here.
up.
Yeah, I'll give the lizards the point, I guess.
I mean, it is either commander.
Actually, no, I'm going to give the
I think
Corvid the
it's- I
point,
think
because
it's
it seems
gotta
like
be-
the Corvid aren't going
It's
for
got
a
to be
point-based
charismatic, which
victory.
sucks because I will,
So,
charismatic always
I'm gonna give the
eventually
Corvids the point. Sorry,
goes
lizards.
into turmoil. So
I'll forgive you.
And then I can have to discard a card, and I'll discard a bunny. That helps, right? Because we want it to, if we get a bunny, you can deal with them up here. Or is it...
I thought we wanted it to be a mouse.
Oh, okay. And that, well, this is really the only card I can discard, actually, unless...
yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, I'm going to discard this one anyway, sorry. That's just the only one that makes sense for me to discard.
I think at this point,
I think Hunter's going to dump a bunch of mice, hopefully. Or if it's, like, if it is a bunny,
I'm feeling a
can't you
little
still
vengeful.
convert
I
or, like,
might just
crusade
try and
into
make sure
there?
that cats lose, to be honest.
Yeah, but I would also like to
I
start
think me and
wearing
cats
down
should
this
have
deck. I mean, whatever.
worked
It's fine
together,
either way.
and instead,
All right. What's my turn?
not king making, specific lose making. Okay, so hand is not empty. Oh, I won't even get to. Oh wait, I will get to craft. Okay, so one of these things I'm gonna get. Okay, so I'm gonna set this aside, and then I think for my I'll probably do a fox recruit and a mouse recruit. And then, so I will recruit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 before turmoiling. Oh wait, before I do that though, I'm gonna craft my mouse partisans. And then I got 5 to recruit. 3 of them have to be in my fox clearing. 1 of them has to be in the mouse clearing. And then the other's wild. I think I'll just go ahead and throw it up here. And then I turmoil. Lose 1 victory point per bird card, including decrees. That's 4 points. And then purge, discard, decree. I guess these all go into the lizard thing.
Yeah, and
That's fun.
Oh, I got it.
Okay, and then this is my first time I've ever turmoiled. Choose a new leader. I think I'm going with charismatic. Gives me 1 in recruit and 1 in battle for viziers. And then I immediately go to evening. I score a point. Yeah, buddy. And I draw 1 card.
All right. The outcast stays hated rabbits. I think before I do anything else, I've got to guess some stuff.
Oh, is it? Recruit in battle.
All right,
not build.
Corvids. Is this a bomb?
It is not.
Okay. Is it a snare?
Yes.
Cool.
Wow, there's... This is going to be rough. I can't spend this, because if I do, I will turmoil on my first turn.
2, 3, blah, blah, blah.
Although, no. I could
All
put
right,
this in
then
move.
I think I
Not build a roost. That seems
will
really
do
bad.
a couple conspiracies and convert 2 of these guys to the Lizard Faith.
It probably would have been better. Okay. It probably would have been better for me to turmoil on purpose.
Nothing rude about seeing the light of the Lord. I've got one more guy.
But there was also a chance
Maybe
for me
I-
to just hang on.
Just want to convert another one.
I see why Matt gets
I'll
infuriated
just
with
convert another
Eyrie,
one.
because the way that it works is there's just constant second guessing. And honestly, this is not my type of faction. I like playing the odds.
And then it's daylight. So I think I'm going to reveal to build on this fox clearing. I'll also reveal a fox to score on foxes and yeah, we'll score 2 from the foxes.
Wrong token.
Oh, my bad. Thank you for catching that. We'll reveal a mouse to recruit another guy here, though I'm pretty sure, well, it doesn't.
Hey, I don't think you can place warriors here.
Oh, you're right. That's a great fucking point. All right.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I can't.
Oh,
Yeah,
That's
sorry, I
good.
fucked that up.
You could crusade into there, but you could not. Or you can
Yeah.
just not send the acolytes.
Yeah. All right, then we're gonna do it. Yeah, sorry, I fucked that up. My bad, guys. I'll do this slightly differently. I'll put that guy there. And then do I just want to battle that? No, I don't think I will. All right, then we'll use the other to convert this cat over here.
What? That's rude.
I
And we
think
use
that Eyrie
the
are just,
last
they're kind of tricky.
battle.
And or they're not. I don't know. You guys
the
are doing the same thing that y'all do to
cats
Matt,
in
which is
that.
you just make it sound like the Eyrie are
Rabbit
just the
clearing,
easiest thing while you watch someone struggle to
believe.
do it.
1 second.
They're all about working in the constraints of limitations, though, which can feel bad for people, like playing as the lizards.
I mean, I think you're going to have to deal with this situation
Hey, Robin.
momentarily. But
All right, yeah,
do what you have to do.
go for it. 0-0.
Yeah.
Not what I
Ooh.
wanted.
It's hard to play a faction where you're working within the limitations of it without having a lot of
Okay, and then
experience
I
playing
think I did
it and
all those
knowing
daylight actions
what
though,
is a
really out of order, so I apologize for that.
when it's time to dive into
these
the
guys will
dirt
come back to my
and
hand.
when it's
I'm
time to like
going
kind of
to
play the odds.
craft
And I'm way
coffin
more of a
makers.
play the odds type guy where I'm like, like if this holds together, it will
Got
be
to saboteur
good.
that shit, Corvid.
And that's not good. It's not good to be brittle, I feel like.
Draw 3 cards. That's it.
Man, this next turn is gonna suck so much butt.
Corvid, you should seriously use bird saboteurs on coffin makers. It's like the best
Yeah.
card in the game.
I feel like there's going to be a lot of bloodshed here, and that's going to be a lot of points.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I have to. I'll discard this card too. Destroy coffin makers.
Okay.
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 Oh, I do not know
don't
if
think
there's
I
a
have
way
anything
for me to
flip,
win.
So then I can craft. No other way around. 3 wild. I will put out Propaganda Bureau. And then I get to recruit. I will discard informants to recruit into foxes. Alright, so I'm in daylight.
The thing that frustrates me with Eyrie personally is that because they are entirely built around maintain the engine and points per turn, if you have some sort of big fuck up or have multiple people pull you back in the mid game, it's really hard to mount a comeback. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of where I am right now. But it's not. I just wish I hadn't lost the
I just
Despot
think for a
because I
minute
love
there's
the
a-
Despot.
What's going on?
When did they ever turn back? Wait, so if you what happens if you turmoil? What happens if I turmoil that many times? Game probably would just end anyways, but what? Like, what happens if I turmoil my 5th time? Oh, okay, you flip them all back up. Okay. Wait, you guys are on that one. I did not get to enjoy the ferry at all. This is fucking ridiculous. Just wanted to have fun with the ferry, and it's just sat there. Nobody's even using it. You live for my validation. Well, I gotta say, I will say this. I enjoy playing stuff I understand on stream better than stuff that I don't understand. Like I played SAR like 2 weeks ago, I think, on stream for TI. Hated it. I don't like playing a SAR. Makes me feel, I don't know. There's stuff in board games where if it don't feel good for me, it hurt. It hurt my brain, hurt my heart, hurt my butt. And I don't like playing with a hurt butt, I'll tell you that much. Dude, this Corvid dominance thing is serious. I would say, though, I probably like playing Eyrie more than I like playing SAR. Because SAR, I've just known forever that I don't enjoy that type of game that they play. Eyrie, I think, is something I could learn to love. I have a lot of interest in it. I think my approach today was wrong-minded from the start, especially considering maybe it would have been okay if there were like 3 insurgent factions and then just birds, but I don't like
That guy.
I don't like operating. So like one of the reasons that Sardak Nor is my favorite TI faction, I think, is because I like the idea of operating from the onset a lower position than the other players. I don't like being ahead from the beginning, which is kind of what a SAR game feels like to me, because you always have more plastic than everybody else.
4 of them
It
come back
messes
this way.
up,
That's 2.
I think, my creativity as a player. Like it, I love Sardak because it just feels like, you know, if I'm gonna swing myself up into contention, I'm gonna have to be creative. But it's almost like there's no pressure because it's like they do suck and they start from a bad spot. You know. Yes, I like playing as the underdog. It's more fun. I think also that's if there is something I don't like about Eyrie, I maybe don't like the start of having like more dudes and everybody else. You're not an overdog. An overdog? Yeah. You're not an overdog in Root, but you do feel a little more like, you know, you've got stuff.
So I have to discard because you destroyed a card.
Yeah, what's like the perfect... yeah, Ghosts is fun, too, for that same reason. Ghosts is so fun.
Take a card, Corvid? Or should I just discard one?
Oh. I take a card from you, or you just discard one?
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Now, Winnu and Arborek, that's too much.
I just thought you just did it at random.
Winnu is definitely too much. Arborek... Arborek is fun sometimes.
One more...
Yeah, I don't want to be a sub-underdog. I don't want to be an underdog of underdogs. That space right below the middle of the pack. That's where Daddy really likes it. Too low, ridiculously low. Winnu, no way. What's going on? Where are we at?
I guess I'll just battle here in the bunny, just to remove this. Dude, I don't know if that's a good idea or not. Actually, it's probably not a good idea at all, is it? Because that just gives you more power, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's one acolyte.
Isn't one acolyte, which isn't huge, but
yeah, but
there's no real downside of him having it there.
Yeah. I wouldn't do it. That's funny.
Actually, I think what I'll do is I'll use
Poor
Propaganda
Winnu.
Hero, discard the bunny card, and I'll remove this warrior to replace it with one of mine.
I wish I had gotten to see like what the I don't know. It would have been cool to have some insight on like how Winnu specifically got where they're at as far as design goes. Like what were the different iterations on their design that led to, because it's easy to imagine that they probably had a stronger ability from the onset, especially with them being Mechatol Rex focused.
No, that's just my third.
All right, go for it.
1-0.
Girl.
Yeah, I might ask,
And then I am finished.
Jane Balsamic, if he knows,
Oops. I meant to put this back.
Look at all that.
I get one wood.
Look at that wood.
That's a 4-point swing, unless we can get rid of some of these other plots.
What do you mean? Like someone's gonna attack it?
No, I just like pointing at it.
Oh, sorry. You were pointing at it at the same time as Lizard was talking.
Yeah.
Lizard, what were you saying?
I'm just saying that we assume that the Corvids are going for a dominance victory right now, but they've also are sitting on a 4-point plot, unless
Lizards can't
people can
convert into the keep.
remove some of these others.
You could have battled 2 of these on your last turn by spending the crusade, so
I wasn't
seems like a problem that you've created.
I wasn't gonna put another Corvid on this corner. That seems foolish.
Well, sure, but you could have battled the snare. In fact, you could have crusaded this to battle the snare. I guess you wouldn't have killed it, probably, you're right.
No.
But you could have.
There's no way that would have worked.
You could have crusaded, moved these 4 people in here to battle it.
Uh, yeah, it also would have been dumb to leave those gardens there.
Well, yeah. It'd be dumb to go fight the Corvids anywhere. They're hard to fight. But all right, I'm going to on my turn recruit. March. Oh, I guess I should do this in order. We're gonna have a whole party. They're coming here, and along the way, they're gonna pick up some more.
Man. He's just hell bent on the territory that he takes being mine.
I'm gonna battle the birds.
All right. I will go ahead and play my ambush.
Counter ambush.
Cool. Nice.
1-0. Pretty roll. All right. Well, love that action economy of the cats. And then I will draw only 2 cards. But I will give the birds a point.
Okay. So if my hand is empty, draw a card. Nah. I can add a card to the decree. I think... Here, wait, let me check something real quick. Yeah, that'd be okay, I think. So I'm going to make it in build. And then now I execute the decree. I have no hand, so of course I can't craft. I will recruit 2 over here. I will battle the cats in mouse. You playing any ambush?
No ambush.
Okay. Yeah, take 2, baby. And then I will build a roost over here. And then evening, I will score 2 points. And I will draw 2 cards. Not bad.
Okay. The outcasts of the mice. Think.
Now you have an opportunity to battle them at least. And if you destroy that plot, there's no way they can score points.
They cost 2 to crusade to battle there, so there's no way that is going this turn.
Oh, I guess you're right. But they have to have a Corvid there to flip it.
Yeah, that's true. Now the Corvids are making fun of us.
It says that until they win.
That's kind of what I do, though.
Okay, let's see. So I'm at 14.
I think I need to guess. Corvids, I really hate how many cards I've given you this game. I'm gonna guess. Is it another snare?
It is not.
Not good. Um, really, really don't like this. Um, all right, then I think I will. No, that's really dumb. I'm not trying to do dumb stuff this game.
Yeah, no dumb stuff.
Dumb stuff that makes you feel bad. Man, this really sucks though. Yeah, this map has not been great for the lizards. All right, well, the least I can do then is Crusade. And we're going to send these guys here to battle this raid.
Sounds reasonable. You only send 2 guys to. Weird.
It costs 2 because the outcast wasn't hated.
Corvids, don't forget to get your free unit in every adjacent spot.
All my birds are out.
Oh, nice. Then we should definitely be blowing up all these raids.
Yeah, I feel like
You know
very
what?
little,
This-
if anything, has
it's
been
not
done
gonna do it
to
anyway.
slow the lizards down.
Is this a bomb?
It is not.
So that
Nice.
means it's either a snare or it's either a raid or an extortion.
All right. We're going to recruit on a fox from here and then score on bunnies.
Dang.
2. This goes back. We'll draw 2 cards. And have a great turn, everyone.
Okay, I guess I should probably craft. What am I going to craft? Alright, I'm going to use the mouse plot to craft a League of Adventurous Mice.
Fun.
And then I will use the bunny plot to craft saboteurs. I'll fix that in a bit.
Yeah.
I still have a fox, which I think I will save my cards. Then I get to flip. Is an extortion.
Fucking shit. All right. Good job, Marcus. Yeah, I did discard the card I scored, didn't I? I discarded this Rabbit Partisans. Shit.
Back off,
There's
chat.
not a whole lot of point in recruiting since I have no more birds to put out. Which I don't know if that means I'm doing well.
Yeah,
or if
y'all
I'm
just
doing
couldn't
poorly.
see.
Probably poorly.
I actually appreciate
Did you
it
get
whenever,
your 3
whenever
points
you
for
guys
flipping the
check in on,
extortion?
I have not.
whenever you guys keep track of rule stuff, because as I am infamous for, I'm not a big rules guy.
Now I gotta think about what I'm gonna do this turn.
You're a bunch of cold bloodlists. What does that even make? Ooh, better than Quackalope. Shade.
How close are lizards to winning with a 11-point swing?
2 turns, I think.
Yeah.
2 or 3.
Yeah, I think that's true.
I would beg to differ, but I would, of course.
If you were to blow up some of their gardens, though, the only thing they can really score right now is bunnies, so we need to blow up one of their bunny gardens. I guess they're both in the same place, which is tricky, but
You don't think the 2 points I'm getting from bunnies are going to win me the game in 2 turns? Just realistically speaking.
Yeah,
That's true, but
that
what if-
actually
how
adds
else do
up
you
to
score
4. I
points?
just did the math.
man, you did that in your head? I was like, I couldn't find my abacus.
I actually have some counting apples on my desk that I use for counting. I have 4 of them. So anything more than that, and I'm kind of lost.
Nice.
Which means I probably
The
don't
lizard
win the
community.
MVP race. Maybe I do.
If you can keep getting like 3 or 4 points a turn from plots, you're in a pretty good spot.
Yeah, I was about to say, I think overall you could generate points faster than lizards.
I concur.
Part of the thing, though, is you have to move to new clearings to establish plots, which means kind of leaving your old plots vulnerable. But
Yeah, that's
if you're
what I-
scoring 3 or 4 points around from that, you're also crafting some stuff here and there, sniping tokens.
He's got so many Corvids on the board.
Look
like,
how cute
he
the
can
lizards are.
afford
too.
to leave
they are
2
like
dudes
the
on a couple of them.
cutest.
That's
Look
true.
how cute they are. They're crazy cute, y'all. Like that is.
I'd also point out
They
that
really
because I've been
outdid
feeding
themselves
the
with the
Corvid's
lizards.
cards, I only have 2 actions on my turn. So I really don't think I'm your threat right now.
They always deflect.
Like the lizards and the
one ever
otters
admits to being a
are
threat.
the cutest pieces. Yeah, Corvids are definitely favored to win. I think because Caluin's newer,
That's one.
newish
I
to
will
them.
battle in this bunny.
Yes, finally the freaking
Against,
somebody
lizards.
moved the freaking fairy.
2-0.
Nice.
We believe in peace.
I'll put a plot token out. I'm going to discard a fox. No, is that right? That is not right. Sorry. Discard a mouse. That's what I'll discard for Propaganda Bureau. To replace this warrior in the clearing mouse clearing.
Nice.
And then I will exert to combat in this mouse clearing.
All right.
Three and oh. That was a lot. Sorry, buddy.
You did what you had to do.
Then you lose a card, right?
Yeah, and I'll just
Thank you, Robin. It is a weakness with lizards.
And if I try to flip for dominance, do I win it? Probably not. I don't think I have enough birds.
Honestly, man, I really
think
think you have a
so.
better shot at winning via points right now.
I think
would,
so too.
yeah.
And I have to discard down to 5. I'll discard the fox.
Okay, let's see. So, cards are at 18. Yeah, dominance does not seem to be a very popular way to win the game unless there's hijinks, basically.
All right. No crafting.
Got charm offensive. That's good.
This is tough. I'm gonna battle the birds here in the ambush.
Let me think about it. I don't think I can, actually. I want to, but I can't. So, no worries.
Right.
No ambush. Nice. Oh, whoops.
We're gonna keep the party train rolling. Battle again.
Okay.
An interesting strategy. Give them the scoreboard.
No,
Yeah, not really sure I get it. But yeah, not okay, cool.
nothing. Battle one more time.
Wow, that's all your actions, isn't it?
I got bird cards.
Okay.
3-1.
You have
He wants
these
to
in
clear
the-
your route so he can build
right,
there.
Hunter?
Yeah, I know, but he can also just move past it. I think I'm gonna turmoil again. Fuck.
We're gonna finish the job. Bird card to battle one more time.
All right. You got it.
There's one more.
Different.
Fortunately, I can't build, but next turn. Forgot to put out the one wood, by the way, so the points pile grows. On my turn, I will draw 2 cards and give the Eyrie a point.
Yeah, I'm not really sure I get. I mean, I think, you know, sometimes you just gotta stop somebody from winning. I mean, I wasn't gonna win.
I don't think anybody actually gave the area a point, though.
Oh wait, did I get a point?
Yeah, you get a point from that, and then I get a point from the Return the Roost.
Okay, so, okay, that was unexpected. So I'm not really. I gotta see if there's a way for me to not turmoil.
You have all bird cards. I guess
Do
that you have to add something.
I do have to add something, and currently I would turmoil just outright. If I didn't add anything, I would definitely turmoil, but I don't think they're.
Wait, couldn't you just move in here and build?
I can't move there. How would I move there?
Oh,
Oh wait, you know what?
Wizard.
I miscounted. Yeah. I do tie, so I do technically rule here. Bang. Wait, but then I won't rule where I get to.
No, you will. You move 2 warriors out.
Bam. Here we go. Here we go.
Yeah, you recruit.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Well, you do have to add a card though. So if the only cards you can add are a mouse card, then you might be screwed.
Yeah. No, I have a bird card that I'll add there. I think I will add this card to. Oh wait, no, I can't do that. Oh.
Yeah, you don't want to do that.
This can't really go anywhere. This has no real place. Okay.
Well, if you put the bird under recruit, you can put the bunny there, and if you're going to move to the bunny...
No, it's move from, not to.
That's from.
So I would turmoil on move if I put the bunny card there. And if I could put it in battle, but then if I do too good on the first battle... Then yeah, I don't think there's a point.
You should hang on to that card.
Yeah, I think so. What a This has been a pretty fucked game. Okay, so craft, no craft, resolve decree. I will recruit in Fox, and then I will move from Fox. I should probably move all 4. Well, but then it's probably a free point regardless. Okay, so then I will battle. Do you have an ambush card?
Yep.
Very good. I really wish I didn't even have to battle. That battle is kind of lame. Okay, so I'll roll it. Let's get 2-0. I'd like that. 3 and 3. Maximum badness. And on my last thing, I turmoil.
That was rough to watch. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Well, hey, that's just how it goes sometimes. Not a very fun day to play this game, actually. So, humiliate, lose 1 victory point per. That will be 4. I'll go down to 11. Discard decree, accept viziers. Flip leader, choose a new one. I'll do that one. Immediately go to evening. I will get 1 victory point. And I will draw a card and probably shut up for a long time.
Now just rabbits. Do I want to do any conspiracies?
I do not understand. I do not understand why that had to happen. I do not see how there is a way for.
Oh, why don't you
or
launch a conspiracy? Just move Crusade
I wonder
one
if
guy in there,
he's-
blow up that plot.
I wonder if he's going for mouse
Yeah, I
dominance.
think I'm going to do that. I think I'm actually going to
Maybe that would explain what he's doing, but I feel like he doesn't have enough cats.
We're going
so-
to Crusade from this rabbit.
You can't move a snare,
Oh, right, because that fucking snare.
so you'd have to Crusade in there and
But-
blow it up
Yeah,
first.
that's fine.
It
though.
costs him so many
'cause we
cats
can
to do it. There's absolutely no way that he's
this.
actually going to get that. So
So we'll Crusade here and battle this plot. For a point.
Is it a raid? Because if it's a raid, it matters otherwise. Okay. Well, you do lose the guy though, because he gets a free hit when you battle.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's why I put 2. And then we'll Crusade again here and battle the Eyrie's Roost. Then with my 1 dumb action, I'll build a Fox Garden here. Take that back
Corvid, what are these cards?
and draw.
They're my improvements.
Oh, can you stack them up over here? If you stack them this way, you can read all of them. Still, if that makes sense.
Oh, it does. Thanks.
Yeah, it's tricky. I always get it wrong at first when I try to stack them.
Okay, and I'm done.
yeah, Daddy doesn't have a plan anymore, y'all. Man, that really blew me away. That was like
So I think the Corvids maybe could have won on that dominance.
maybe actually with.
If they had flipped it, I just would have been forced to spend all my actions moving like a million cats down here.
He
So-
would have attacked me instead of attacking you.
Not that either ended up doing me that much good.
It maybe would have been wiser to
I'm
do that
going to
anyway.
craft another false workers.
You cannot craft 2 of the same.
No, that is some dumb rule.
I believe that is the case at least. Someone verify that?
I think that's correct. I remember that coming up in like the last game I played or something.
Well, fine.
I think it was with the exact same card too. So
as long as I don't have it, I can still craft it, right?
what we did last time was if you want to just go ahead and spend it, then
That's what I'm gonna do, because I'm gonna spend it anyways.
yeah.
And then I'm gonna move 2 cat warriors out of this clearing.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. Don't like that.
Alright. Now I should be able to craft the other one.
Well,
Okay, and then I can.
I think you could even use it right now if you wanted.
Because this way you can't ambush because you're not actually.
I can ambush you even if I have no units there.
All right, no more crafting. I flip. Don't have a token to flip. Then I get to recruit.
holy shit! Look at how many points that is right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 points.
Just going to discard the dominance. Stop worrying about it so much. I will choose mouse. All right, so let me think about how many more actions I get here in daylight.
Corvids.
And how many dudes I need to keep.
I think Caluin's about to win this game. Man, this game stung, y'all. Stingy.
I'm gonna bring 4.
That's one move.
1 move. They're gonna pick up. That's 2 moves. I might as well use it. I will exhaust this boot using
Nice.
my League of Venture
Yeah.
Spice to initiate a battle.
Alright, no ambush.
Oh boy.
Oof.
Oh.
Rough.
Oh dang.
So that's what, four things?
4 things.
Guess I'll get rid of the key. Oh, is this game? This might be game 1, 2, 3, 4.
I already got the 4. So
Yeah.
I'm at-
Oh, sorry. Okay, never mind. Not game, but very close to it.
Then I will use my 3rd action to attack again.
Oof.
Wow, dude.
That's everything.
That's another 3 point. Okay, so those are all my natural actions. And my mouse action, which I don't get to again. I can either exert to take 1 more, or I can draw 3 cards, which is better for me.
Chat just wanted to point out to you, Caluin, that you don't have to respect rule when you move. I think because of how
Yeah.
you moved, they thought maybe you
I
were.
just wanted a lot of dudes in case
He
you
thought I might have an
That's what I
ambush.
thought too. I was just making sure.
So do I put down a plot? Because I feel like I'm going to lose this plot real fast.
Man. Anybody got any ideas for
Yeah,
what
I'm
I
gonna
should do
put
for
down
my
a
game?
plot. I'm going to exert and put out a plot.
How? All right.
And
All right, jokesters. Let's sit down.
All right. No sawmills. That's fun.
Put into recruit turmoil immediately. Yeah.
I'm gonna recruit. I realize I can only do once per turn, which sucks. But
Yeah, dude, this was a disaster.
I'm going to march.
I feel like I kept thinking that, like,
I'm gonna battle the Corvids. Any ambush?
No ambush.
oh no, dude.
Two each.
Well, so cats did things that I didn't understand,
I will battle the Corvids again.
which ultimately was the end of
Still
my
no
game
ambush?
too.
Still no ambush. So I lose everything and you lose 2.
What I was kind of hoping for was
But I'm going to play a bird card to save those two.
Wait, you don't have a keep anymore?
Yeah.
yeah, keeps gone.
Oh, shoot. You're right. Well, that's really shitty. And I can't recruit again. Guess I'll play a bird card to march. This is going to be so scuffed if it works. And then it's ironic to say that I'm going to play the mouse dominance card.
Yeah.
Then I will draw. Oh, shoot. Oh, this might actually work out. I had this whole plan about how I was going to discard a bunch of foxes to force the suit. But I'm not going to draw enough cards because my card draw got really messed up.
There's absolutely no way
So I'll
that
draw 2 cards.
that's going to be able to happen.
And give 1 point to the Eyrie.
Thanks.
Oh, we've been such friends, though.
And then that's the end of my turn.
Oh, do I have to? Okay, so hand is empty. This is funny. So let me show you guys what's going to happen here. So I have to add 1 or 2 cards to the decree. These are the cards that I have. They're both rabbit. I'll give you a second to see maybe what the problem is. If this could have saved me right here, this guy. So
Can't build twice in rabbit?
Hmm?
You can't build twice in rabbit?
I don't have any.
Yeah,
How would I?
that's tough.
Yeah, so I'm gonna put him in recruit, and
Wait. Well,
I would rather not do anything. I think. Wait, actually, can I craft?
You want to put both of them? You only have to put 1.
That's true. I could keep 1. I'll keep that one.
And you could put it over here and at least get your move in battle.
Yeah, but then what am I gonna move? I've got 2 options for movements and battles, and neither of them are helpful or meaningful. So I would actually rather keep my plastic. I'm not goofing by this. I actually think this is my best choice to just turmoil right away.
Yeah. Get rid of.
So we turmoil. Lose 1. I'll lose 2 victory points. And then I will discard the decree. And then I will flip my leader. I'll take the builder, the final leader. And then immediately go to evening. I will score 0 points and I will grab a card.
All right. Outcasts, more foxes. Move those out of the way. I don't think I can do very much, so I'll reveal 2 bird cards. For acolytes, and then because I think this is gonna be the last turn, can't do anything about the cats. So I'm just gonna score on my foxes and my rabbits for 4 points. Oops. Those go back. And then I draw 3.
Yeah, I
and
mean,
we're done.
I'm not too worried. Oh wait, what?
This boot is not exhausted anymore, or is it still exhausted?
Yeah, it's still exhausted.
Okay, cool. That card's not nearly as powerful as I thought it was then. Still very powerful. Okay. Not gonna craft. Nothing to flip.
I'd be
I
really
will
surprised if
recruit
Corvid didn't win right here.
2 house.
But I guess it's possible that they won't.
That is not a mouse clearing.
Yar. But that one is.
Yeah.
You just get so used to them all being so pumped up. If I don't stop cats, then cats win. Is that right?
Correct.
That seems the easiest way.
Wait, why can't you recruit and move Hunter? Or show because you still only have that rabbit? That's rough. That might be a record for back-to-back recruits.
I had first pick. Hush up. I did it for fun. I thought it was going to be fun. It wasn't fun. It was a bad idea, and I learned my lesson.
This is 1 movement.
I like the idea of if I can get myself back to 0 points, we should all have to start over.
So now he doesn't win the game because he doesn't rule 3 clearings.
Were all those Corvids just right there?
Yes. 4 of
Okay.
them were, and then there was 1 here. That
Oh, that's right. That's okay.
Having this start,
I guess I will attack here.
like if I don't have a fox
All right, go ahead and roll. No ambush.
or a bird card in my hand, I will automatically.
Nice. You get them both.
And And then does Lizards win on his turn? He gets at least 1 point from this plot.
Probably, if they can discard a thing. Alright.
So I still have one more action, possibly. I can exert. And I'm debating if it's worth trying to save this plot or not. I think it is. I don't think I win because I don't draw any cards, but it's alright.
Man, this is gonna be a lizard win.
Uh,
That's crazy.
If it hadn't been for that incredibly devastating attack on the keep, I think I would have had that dominance because I would have had a lot more forces.
Yeah, I think so.
I had been holding that dominance card all game and just waiting for the right moment to play it.
Outcast is gonna be Fox.
I will.
You can score points in Fox.
I will battle the Corvids here. Any ambush?
No ambush.
Lovely.
That's great.
I'll battle the Corvids there again. Even better.
Jeebus.
One.
Hey.
I guess I'll battle. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to win at this point, so I'll battle them one more time. Finally get a good roll. 2-1. I guess it's okay. Those 3 actions. I'll discard this bird card to build. And I have basically 3 buildings now, which is fun. So I'll build a sawmill for 0 here. Or I guess I'll build it here. Not that it really matters. But... Hunter.
Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and put the... Oh, wait. You know what? I'll keep the mouse. No. Yeah, I'll throw the mouse in here. I will recruit 1.
Oh, sorry. I forgot to draw and discard Hunter.
Let's go back in my hand.
So I'll draw, give Hunter a point, and then
Gotcha.
I will... Doesn't really matter what I discard. I'll discard Coffin Makers.
Could you... Well, I guess you have to give me a point, because you can't give it to the
Why?
other people, because they'll definitely win. I was just... I'm trying to get to 0 points.
Oh.
Yeah, so if you could stop... I'm actually going the other direction with it now. So I will turmoil on recruit, because I can't recruit in mouse. All of my leaders will flip over. I will lose 1 or 2 victory points. Go down to 10. This goes here, and that doesn't change. Well, Lizards win.
I'm not sure yet, but we'll find out.
And then get a new leader. I'll go back to my guy Despot. And then I will draw a card. Let's see. Okay, I will turmoil on my next turn too.
Right, so foxes are now hated. I think had they come out to anything else, I would have been able to win this turn. So I think I've got to... Ooh, that sucks. Really, really sucks. Unless... No, I don't think that'll work either.
think maybe I actually had some foresight that would actually do me good is...
I'm just trying to do a little math, which is not great for me. I think I've got a
I can't believe he's at...
crusade. And we'll crusade against Corvids here.
Can you go
Well,
there?
Yeah, you just can't move.
Oh, you
you
can't move
place
out.
like you
Yeah,
can't
yeah.
spawn there and can't move out. Otherwise, it'd be impossible to
Yeah.
remove.
Yeah, you're right.
Three zero. That's a point.
Which makes defending it was useless.
Then I think yeah, I don't see what my other options are right now. All right, that's lame. Okay, I'm going to reveal 2 for some acolytes.
Do you not have 2 fox cards? Is that the problem?
No, I don't have any fox cards.
Oh, bud.
I'm holding all of them.
Yeah, I am gonna discard this bake sale to score on the rabbits. And then I'll... this is no fun. No fun at all. I'll reveal these 2 to crude on this mouse, I think. I don't think I've got a better play here. And I think if the Corvids can craft anything, they win.
I have literally 1 card in my hand right now, buddy.
Man, I feel for you. I gave you so many, I don't know what to tell you. Then I'll draw 3 cards. What have we got? We'll discard this. And we'll discard... Oh, wait. Sorry, that goes in here. Actually, maybe I should hang on to that and discard this.
I'm not sure.
And
I'm starting to
that's it.
think that because of my situation, I'm actually going to have to... that my original idea of just go into turmoil right away, don't spread out your guys. That was probably short-sighted.
Nothing to craft.
I didn't think my luck would be so bad, but so I think I actually should. I think I will move on this one. Can't build.
Do you have to use that card to recruit or no? I'm assuming not.
No, I may recruit.
Sorry, it's hard to
Doesn't
make
spend
the right
any card to
decision
place 1
in a situation where
I
kind
can
of
craft with it before the recruit comes.
so down and out that it's kind of disgusting. But God, they are taking a long time to finish
Yeah,
this
I'm
game.
assuming Corvid's got this turn.
Nah, I can't score 4 points.
You only need 3.
Wish you would. Wish you could.
I don't think I can even score 3 points.
Thank you, Merxo. Oh, I think everybody loses this game.
Like that Olympic race where the guy in first tripped and took down the guys in second and third.
Who's the guy in first?
Actually, I think this is from a movie that actually is. Have you seen the movie Cool Runnings?
I actually haven't, but I've
It's
heard many references.
It's really good.
to
It's about the first Jamaican bobsled team,
Yeah.
which starts out there's 3 people who are trying to be sprinters in the Olympics, and in the trial to be on the Jamaican team. So I guess not like the actual Olympic race. One of them trips and takes down the other 2 with him. And so they're all really mad that they're not going to get to go to the Olympics in 4 years. So instead, they go to the Olympics in like 2 months, which is the Winter Olympics, as the first Jamaican bobsledders.
Oh, that sounds dope.
Yeah, it's really well done. And the whole idea is that because they're so fast at sprinting, they can push the sled really well. So
Yeah, sorry guys, I don't think I can end this because I don't think I have a path. So.
Dang. Wait, so does
Instead, I
Cats
think-
win?
No. 'Cause I can recruit somewhere. Maybe I just let the Cats win. I mean,
Oh,
hey,
no, I wouldn't do
You're starting this.
that. Yeah, I'm gonna recruit. I don't know where I'm gonna recruit just yet though. I think the recruit has to be in house.
yeah, you got me. I don't think I'll be able to.
you only need 3. Yeah, you don't have to get all of them.
Okay, 3 actions. I think the first thing I do
Oh
is I
God,
have
and then we
to
cannot,
battle
Robin. If that's the rule, then I'm not allowing
Where?
Cats to win.
No ambush. Please roll 0-0.
No.
So
Oh
close.
boy.
Oops. If I had only had an ambush.
Yeah.
Well, you stopped me.
Okay, so I've got 2 actions left. I think I battle again and try to go for the point, which doesn't really help my end, but might set me up later. Yeah, I think I battle there again.
All right, still no ambush.
I lose 1. Yeah, get a point.
Wait, did you have 4? Oh no, you rolled 2-0 last turn. That's right. That's why.
Don't you
I really
Forget
should have
about
rolled
me.
that hit.
don't
Or we can do this.
don't you forget about me.
Third action, we're going to move these guys here, and then I will exert. I'm going to put out a plot.
Nice.
All right, I'll make my turn really fast. Build. Overwork. Actually, wait, no. Well, no, that doesn't make sense. Build. We'll do a march. We'll do another free build. And then I'll do a recruit using my bird card.
Remember that goes to me.
And then I draw 2 cards. And I'll give a point to the Eyrie. I'm sorry, Eyrie.
How dare you?
I finally got the ambush that could have saved my hide this turn.
Haven't even been
Probably still
updated.
could have stopped me, but
All right. I turmoil. I lose 2 points. I get rid of this card. This goes to the bunnies. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, this guy goes here. I'll take this guy. I will draw 1 card, and if it isn't a fox or a bird, I will. Yep, and I would turmoil again. Recruit and battle.
did something really stupid last turn that would have allowed me to end it this turn. But guys, I don't know that I can.
Wow. Can
Guys,
what
no,
is
just
this
look at-
game?
Well, Corvids are definitely winning when they flip that plot on their turn.
Yeah. 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 Dude, okay, this is almost the exact hand I had earlier. At a crucial point, all I had was mouse cards, and I could
Here.
not get to mouse without going
Wizard, do you want
here.
to swap wizards?
Oh my god, please.
This map sucked.
I thought it was fun and different. It did end up being kind of a bad game for multiple reasons. I think I should have gone for dominance earlier.
The dumb thing that I did is I scored with that rabbit card rather than crafting it for 3 points. So I got one fewer than if I had crafted it, and then I could just sanctify that workshop, and that would be game.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I just forgot how to do math for a minute. But now,
Do you have a way to stop Caluin from winning?
I mean, I can.
Now I'm just kind of interested in like what is going to happen.
I mean, I
Yeah,
can
you
move.
either have to stop this plot or you have to remove these 2 plots.
Yeah. I
I'm gonna
don't-
get to 0
Oh, man, I feel so stupid.
before they win the game. I'm gonna get.
I think I would just have to move here and hope I killed all 3 of those warriors because I only have one crusade in me. But I think that's the only option,
Do it.
right?
Do it.
All right, so I still have one guy. Will crusade from here. It's all or nothing. And then he can just battle those anyway. So I think he's got this.
Oh yeah.
Ugh.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you.
And then I lose a guy. Will recruit. Two guys here. With 2 of these, and then we'll build a mouse garden with the other. And if it were any other suit, I could have done it, but it wasn't, so I can't. We'll discard this Mirror Broker.
Oh, Chad is saying you should do exposure.
Oh, I could expose.
Hey,
Right.
bad chat.
That's.
Oh, yeah.
But that the only reason I'm
Oh,
telling you
wait.
is that would be a really fun outcome.
Oh my god, wait, hold on. So I already rolled for the battle.
You
I
did.
could have sanctified this and then just guessed here, and I could have done it. Fuck.
Will you still guess though? Because it'd be fun.
I mean, yeah, I think I have to. All right, so we'll say I did not put this here. Those guys there. All right, sure. Corvids, are you trying to win with a bomb finish?
Yeah.
Dang! Whoa!
Man, I screwed this up 2 ways. I feel silly. And then I still have. Yeah, then I guess I would still just do everything I just did. 2 guys here, and a mouse garden. Oh man, feel like a fool.
Did lizards just get that with the exposure, or are they still one short?
No, I'm still 1 short, I think. Because I can't craft anything. And I screwed up my last turn, and I screwed up this turn. We're going to discard. Wait. These were there from last time.
All right, Caluin. I'm excited.
I think I really only have one path.
I think so too.
Okay.
Let's see if he has an ambush, I guess. He probably does.
I don't think he does.
Lose.
Oh wait, he could have just drawn one, yeah.
Yeah.
He has a bird ambush, actually. I remember that.
Sorry, am I involved in a combat? I was looking at something else for a second.
No. The only way I win is if I attack this clearing here.
Didn't you get points just? Oh wait, the bomb disappeared. That's right.
Yeah.
So you didn't win, but you maybe blocked him from winning for a turn.
Yeah, that's right.
Man, this game is going long.
I'm on the edge of my seat.
I feel like you would have left one in here just so you can ambush, and I think that causes me, because I can only get one extra dude here, and that's 3, and then I use 2 combats to try to win. Alternatively, I can run these 2 up here, and I only get 1 chance, and I have to roll a 3 in order to win.
Yeah. But I'm pretty sure lizard. I thought we saw that lizard has
Lizard
a
has a bird ambush.
bird ambush. So I
We had
think
the
you have
same
to go
hand.
with the one where you bring more
Yeah.
people.
Well, my other option is I go here, I try to win this combat, and then I move here and I try to win this combat. Then I have to roll 2 3s. So let's let the dice decide, I guess. That's 1 move. That's 2 move. That's 3 move. And then I attack in bunny against lizard.
And I ambush you. And that is your exertion, right?
That is correct. So I only get 1
All
roll.
right.
Come on, 3, baby.
Oh, dark fate.
I end at 29. Unless there's something I can do.
With 2 players at 29, Charm Offensive holds a whole new type of power.
King make.
I wouldn't unless Hunter gave me expose it permission.
All
right.
Nah, it's
I
this
feel like
too
I
exciting.
should get it because chat screwed me out of a win.
That's true. Chat did screw you out of a win, but I regret nothing.
Ooh. March. Build. Recruit.
Choo choo. Chugga 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 chugga.
Dominance victory is
Choo,
still
choo.
on the table.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I'm not in position to stop you, so yeah.
Still can't craft anything, which is great. And then I'll draw 2, give Hunter a point, and discard a bunch. I discard down to 5. Oh wait, whoops, I discarded 1 too many. I'm not seeing my turn.
All right. I'm gonna recruit 2, And then I will turmoil. I'll lose 2 points. I'll lose charismatic. I will take commander. This guy goes here. This guy goes back in my hand. Now I score no points, and this is the big moment. Let's see. Yes. Yes.
Turmoil again.
I will not turmoil. And then that's my story.
On my third turn win, we're gonna finally do it. Outcast is now mice, and we're just gonna skip to the evening and craft this root tea
Nice.
Very nice.
and be done with this infernal game.
All right, fun game, everyone. Sorry, I gotta run because I have something coming up soon. I did not think
yeah.
this game would run.
No worries. No
This
worries.
But
Yeah, good playing, everyone.
Lizard wins. It's so chat goes
best.
crazy. The lizards win, and what a game. Bye bye everybody.